Hey, what's up? It's Billy the Kid. I'm here with Josh, who's an expert mixologist for Belvedere Vodka, and he's here to teach us some cocktails and some recipes that we could make at home. Something easy, right?
Absolutely, and thank you again for having me here today, guys. But yeah, the goal of today, obviously, is to make professional drinks, but not be intimidated by them. We're going to demonstrate some technique, talk about a lot of flavor profiles. But let's get right into it, if you don't mind.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's make it happen.
A little thirsty. Start with some Moscow mules, maybe?
Oh, yes. Moscow Mule is my favorite.
Right on. So, of course, the most important ingredient is our Belvedere vodka. We're going to start out with a measure and a half of this. A measure generally references a measurement of 1 ounce. Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and do a little more generous than that and go with 1.5 ounces. Start out with our Belvedere. The reason why I like to use this is the base spirit first. Distilling it from rye, we have a little nice pepper notes that come through, a little bit of anise and vanilla. Okay. That works really nice with the citrus from lime juice that we're going to be using. That really brings out some of those notes, as well as the ginger beer that's going to play real nice together. So next we'll add just a little 1/2 ounce of that. And ladies and gentlemen, lime juice comes from limes, not the little green bottles that you see in the store.
I'm guilty of that. I'm guilty of that. This is like fresh lime from the store, the fancy grocery store.
Hey, do what you need to do when you're in the pinch. I understand. All right, now we're ready for our ice.
So you put the, I would have put the ice in first. I guess I'm a moron.
Well, the reason why I don't do ice first is just in case I have to drink over. It's less of a mess I have to worry about cleaning up.
Oh, that's true.
Also, it keeps everything nice and tight. So
yeah.
After that, we're just going to add some ginger beer and lengthen this out. Gives it a nice effervescence. That's fancy for bubbles.
Effervescent. I can't spell that, but big words. That look, it smells awesome though. You'd see that it's fresh, and that makes a big difference. The green bottle, I'm gonna throw that away when I get home. The real stuff.
And then just to finish this off, we're going to release some aromatics from the mint right here. That kind of switches things up and adds a little depth of character to our drink as well. And there we have it.
Now the hitting them, I want to know how that. Oh, who cares anymore? I just want to know how you hit the lead, but now I don't even care. Well, cheers. Thank you.
Salute. My pleasure.
Right, salute. Let me see this.
Tastes like breakfast.
Wow. That is awesome.
Refreshing, right?
Not the same when I make them. Not the same at all. So, yeah, that's great.
Cool.
Can I use this and put it, maybe try it out later? I want to see how it sits.
100%.
That's why I want to try it out later.
All right. So I'm kind of the booze hound in the family, so I'm going to go for a martini next. It's almost lunchtime. So
nice. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, why not?
I'm going to make what we call the 50-50 martini. And the reason why is because you can have two or three of these at lunchtime. You don't have to feel too guilty about it.
Oh, I thought you were going to say there's a 50% chance you remember everything, but that's fine.
So we're going to add 2 ounces of our Belvedere vodka. After that, and again, this is real simple. Martinis are one of those things that you can create your own style, your own interpretation of. I like to use dry vermouth. Vermouth simply is aromatized or fortified wine. It means it's been spiked with roots and herbs. And that's going to bring out a lot of the character that we have in our Belvedere
Where would
as well.
you find that? Maybe I'm stupid. Where would you find that at the store, the grocery store? Could you get that somewhere?
Not at a grocery store, but in any of your package stores or fine spirit stores should have that as well.
And you can pick it up. All right.
Yeah, absolutely. Dry vermouth goes for a great dry martini. So what we've done here is just equal parts, so that way it's not too boozy.
Right.
I'm going to give this a great stir. Now, a couple of times you'll hear people say, how many times should I stir this, or why are we stirring it? We're stirring it so that we can get dilution into the cocktail, so it's not all just booze. It kind of loosens it up. It also incorporates the ingredients together real nicely, so it's a balanced cocktail.
While you're doing that.
And while at the same time we're doing that, we're also chilling our drink as well. I usually like to give a general rule of 30 seconds or until you can smell the bouquet of the drink coming out. That's how you know it's ready. So we're right about there. If you don't mind dumping that ice for me.
Okay. Yeah.
Think you can handle that? Sweet.
So you chill the glasses.
Yes, sir. Now it's martini time. Look at that, beautiful and clear. You can also shake these. I prefer stir. I think it's more of a jewel, brings a little bit of elegance to the drink. But again, there's no wrong way to enjoy it.
Yeah, exactly.
Now to garnish this, I'm just going to kiss it with a little bit of citrus. Today we're going to use lemon. And that's what I'm going to do is really enhance some of the black pepper notes you're going to get from this cocktail. So I'll let you start. I'll finish my cocktail as well.
That makes such a big difference. Oh, you smell the lemon?
Yeah, little aromatics. It also adds a layer of texture too. If you notice the oil skimming across the top as well.
Wow.
Belvedere martini.
Cheers. That's excellent too.
Let's go to lunch.
That's really good. I'm not a big martini guy. That's great. See, you got to give a good cocktail. Then it's such a massive difference.
Very kind.
But no, it tastes great. That is excellent.
Well, cheers.
We're gonna have so many friends around here when we see all these drinks lined up.
So next, the cocktail that I'm going to create for us is just a fun play on a classic called a Tom Collins. So what we're going to do is first add 1.5 ounces of our Belvedere. 3-time award-winning distillery, by the way.
That's true. And these glasses are really cool too. Now it does make a difference what kind of glasses you're using as well, right? For certain drinks?
Sure, absolutely. Good point that you brought that up. I like to use a long drink when we're talking about a Tom Collins, or a long glass, pardon me, specifically so that it holds the bubbles, and I'll talk about those bubbles again later. But what that's going to do, though, is really carry and lift the cocktail for us. So after our vodka, I'm going to do a 3/4 ounce pour of lemon juice. And where does lemon juice come from? That's right, lemons.
Real lemons, not the
Real
yellow
lemons,
bottle.
not the yellow bottle.
The fancy lemons. It does make a huge difference when you're using the fresh ingredients.
We're using a little simple syrup, and just like the name says, it is simple. You take equal parts water with equal parts sugar. You boil them together, stir it, let it cool, and you have simple syrup.
Oh, wow. Can you just buy it?
You also can just buy it. It's even that simple.
For the lazy people like me. Now, are you stuck making everything for your friends when you're around? You become the mixologist at home, too?
It's a bear in a shop bar at my house.
Oh, good. You don't want to work on your time off.
That's correct. But I always enjoy making a Belvedere cocktail anytime. There's no wrong time.
Ooh, some Topo Chico. You can't go wrong.
Correct. We are in Texas, so we like our Topo Chico. That's what we're going to lengthen this drink with.
The bubbles. Important.
Yes, absolutely. And then we'll give it a nice, beautiful will of lemon to enjoy.
The best job ever today. If I must.
It's a tough way to make a living.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. That is awesome. This might be my favorite one. Cheers.
Simple.
Thank you.
Refreshing.
That's great.
Summertime porch drinks is what I like to refer to these as.
Yeah, it is really fresh. And the vodka is so smooth. The Belvedere vodka is really smooth, too.
Absolutely.
That one's really good.
And then for the last drink, I thought we'd do a fun play on a classic Greyhound. A Greyhound traditionally is going to be vodka with fresh grapefruit juice, and that comes from pink grapefruits. But today we're also going to add some Aperol to it as well.
Now, you could get that in a bottle, that you don't want to cheat on that. I'm like, I don't know, grapefruit juice is like the real.
You want, I always tell people
stuff.
fresh juice comes from fresh ingredients, so you got to use the right stuff. So after our Belvedere, we'll be adding an Italian ingredient called Aperol. This is an aperitif cordial that has been infused with different roots and herbs again. And we're just going to do a little ½ ounce of that. That's a nice colorway too. Nice deep ruby red. Complement our grapefruit juice with.
Oh, I like this one.
Yeah.
Now you could do some themed drinks too. Is this what time? Is this a good drink for a certain season?
You know what's real funny? Like the Moscow Mule actually turns out to be that drink of choice for the season.
Right.
And so you can do simple things by adding cranberries or rosemary to the garnish instead of mint and lime.
Yeah.
It brings that holiday feel and that theme coming through as well.
Awesome. And this is a grapefruit juice.
Yes, sir. Rio Star. If you're Texan,
Yeah.
you know what that means. The good stuff.
Yeah, the good stuff.
Then we're just going to add some ice and lengthen this out.
I guess also you don't want to put the ice in first because it would water down a little bit.
Dilution, you're controlling that as well.
Dilution, that's the big word.
It's the word of the day.
Word of the day.
Right on. And we're just going to top this off with a little bit of tonic to give it some dance and fun.
I start making real drinks at home apparently.
Yeah. Now you got videos to watch too.
Yeah, I know. Got tutorials.
And then we're just going to garnish this again with a little citrus, this time using grapefruit oil. And there you are.
Awesome. Oh, it smells so good.
Cheers.
Everyone's my favorite, but this one's good. Cheers.
Nice. Yeah.
Wow.
All day long.
Yeah, I don't typically would make anything with a grapefruit, so this is like different for me. That's awesome.
Great. Glad you enjoy it.
Can we just keep going? No? Oh, well, we got a lot to drink, so I guess we'll see you later. Josh, thank you so much. We appreciate it. And thank you to
pleasure.
Belvedere Vodka.
Thanks for having me.
Which is amazing. All these drinks, we'll put up links and all that good stuff. And you can always go to belvederevodka.com, too. They got awesome recipes up right there. So thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.